Hi, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the World War II German award, the Infantry Assault Badge. It's a very common award, a lot of soldiers got it, but what we'll tell you first of all is about how you actually got the award. So as of the 1st of January 1940, all ranks within infantry divisions, mountain troops divisions, etc. could be awarded the badge, but you have had to have spent at least 3 separate days in combat, but just not normal combat. It would have had to been an assault that had broken through the enemy positions, a forceful reconnaissance, or close combat engagements also counted as well. Yeah, so any of them that you've done can count towards the badge. And who would make the decision, Alex, whether you got the award or not?
The regimental commander.
The regimental commander, that's correct, yes. Okay, right, so now we've started that, so we've got an idea of why you got the badge. And next, before we go into the actual badge themselves, someone left a comment on one of the videos. It's very true when we were talking about new collectors. So basically saying obviously research, yeah, and that's another thing as well. Before you start collecting anything, research is definitely key. I mean, I buy books, search the internet. So if I'm going to buy like this infantry assault badge I bought here, before I bought them, I did as much research as I could on the internet. I bought this excellent book. Can you just turn it over, Alex, so we can see the front cover? Yeah, the infantry assault badge. That's fine. Put it back again for us. Yeah, I mean, and it's brilliant. It goes through most of the different manufacturers, how the pin should look, whether what materials you use to make the badge, etc., etc. So when you're looking at then to buy the badges, or you see one for sale on, let's say, a dealer's website, then you can look it up in the book and have an idea whether it's real or not, basically. So these are excellent books you can get these days on all subjects like helmets, uniforms, equipment, etc. Yeah, and this is a brilliant book, this one. If you want to collect infantry assault badges, it's a must buy, really. They are quite expensive, a lot of these collectors' books, but they're well worth the money because they'll save you a lot of money in the mistakes that you can make collecting World War II German militaria. Right, Alex, if you can pick up the first badge for us that I showed you earlier. This one there. Right, if you can turn that over for us. Put it on top of the book for us for a second. Right, so I know this is a badge made by JFS, right? So if you just move the badge, let me actually move the badge to one side, actually put it on the table. Right, I'll now go into the book, right? So what we'll do here is I'll go into the book, right? So JFS, I think that's page 60 if I remember. Yeah, put some bookmarks in there for me. Right, so now you know how the clasp will look, how the pin should look. Move that bit of paper out of the way. How the marking on the badge should look. They'll even tell you little other details that are different to other manufacturers. They'll give you all the details, even how much it should weigh. Yeah, so it's excellent work. I mean, so actually, you put the badge on the book, see if we can actually see it closer.
This one?
Yeah. So this one, when I bought it, as you can see there, I think you just about see that you can see the manufacturer's mark. So can you undo the pin?
I'll try.
If you know how to do it now.
So
just push it down, there we go. And just move it out of the way backwards for us. There we go, right, so that's brilliant. So there we go, so you can see the correct mark underneath the pin. I don't know if you can see there, you can see the catch there. You can see how it is on there, so it's exactly the same as in the picture. Now what's interesting with this one, I knew this before I bought it by the way, you can see the top pin where it goes in is correct, but you see the pin itself is not. This is a replacement of the pin, which I knew before I bought it. I wasn't too worried, to be honest with you. I mean, this could be wartime done, or it could be post-war. They did break quite easily, to be honest with you, especially when you're wearing them in combat. But at least I knew the actual main badge itself was original, and I paid the according price, obviously, because the pin is obviously not the original pin to the badge. Yeah? Okay, move that one out of the way, Alex. Thank you. If you can get the next badge. Right, okay, so this one I think is a GWL, right, so if we can see it, you can just see it in that corner there, yeah, so if you just move the badge to one side, Alex, I have put some more bookmarks in the book, let's see if this is a GWL, well, yes, there we go, right, okay, so if you can put the badge on the book for us, Alex.
Of course.
So now again, all the same information again, exactly what it weighs. I mean, I did weigh these. I mean, with the weight, they can be obviously just slightly out because obviously it depends when they made that badge. Obviously it depends what metal they were using on that day, basically, because it changed as the war went on. but you can see that maker's mark there is the same as in the book. The pin again, you'll be able to see that it's exactly the same as in the book, and also the top of the pin here is the same as in the book. So then you know then, and obviously the details on the badge. If you can just turn the badge over, Alex, because obviously with this one, the eagle, yeah, was very detailed, especially the eye. Now, obviously they can be worn. I don't know if you're able to see, but I think you can just about see that. You can see the detailed eye on the eagle there. But basically, I get a magnifying glass out. I study it really hard, the badge against the pictures. Yeah, I mean this can be difficult if you're going to a fair, unless you're really up on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would just advise, obviously, anything like this when you're going to anything collecting like specialised like this. Yeah, really do your research on it. Get the right books. You put that back for us, Alex.
Yeah.
Okay, right. We'll just look at the back of the book. I mean, we'll just let Alex put that back first. I mean, so here we go. So it's even like very simple like this. I mean, this book's not too big. To be honest, you could take it to a show with you in your rucksack, couldn't you?
Yeah, I know.
If you really wanted to collect infantry assault badge, and then see, then literally, let's say, whatever marking you find on the back of the badge, you can. It'll tell you which page to go to. Yeah. And then you can have a look at them. It's quite good. So let's move the book out of the way completely.
Right, try shot as well.
Yeah. And there we go. Right, so these are my infantry assault badges, all different manufacturers. Now these are all late war, and they all would have been silver, but obviously being the late war mix of metals that they are, most of the silver finish is worn off basically. It's very common for the silver finish to wear off these late war badges. Yeah. But anyway, these are my few that I like to collect. Not, as I said before, I like the late war badges. I know that a lot of collectors, they just collect the early war ones. But these late war ones are my favourite. And they are a little bit cheaper, to be honest with you, than the early war ones. Okay, well that's just a quick video today on our collection of infantry assault badges. Anything you would like to say, Alex, before we go?
Remember to like, subscribe, and if you want to look at anything close from our collection, just ask us in the comments.
Yeah, just ask in the comment. Okay, see you again. Bye.
Bye.